Hello and welcome to a behind the scenes vlog. I know it's been a little while since I have vlogged, and that's because I haven't been able to create meaningful content in my everyday life for you guys to watch. But as you guys may have seen recently, I have come back. I've created a sort of video format in which I can work with. God, I gotta shave. This is really bad. No Shave November is officially over, so I can shave. I'm gonna do that pretty soon. But what this vlog is actually about is I'm currently redoing all of our art for GreaterThanPie. And if you look over here, you're actually gonna see Blender open. And why I'm using Blender instead of my usual photo editing software is because I'm attempting to make 3D models that look like they're animated in 2D, which is really more difficult than it seems. This little guy is just a test animation. In fact, I'm just gonna throw it up on the screen because I did render it out. But as you can see, it still looks 3D. It's still too smooth. So what I'm thinking, I'm going to actually render out the frames, and then I'm going to drop a few, and then I'm also going to do manual shading on it and probably some textures, and we'll see if that can make it look 2D, which I guess I'm gonna put up here the exact same animation once this one's done playing of that. So alright guys, so change of plans on how I was gonna approach this animation style. I thought because I was using Blender that I needed to do 3D animation, but an idea hit me as it does at like 3 a.m. and fortunately, since there's light out there, I was able to actually sleep through it. So what I actually did was I created 3 different graphics. One for the base pie, one for the wings, and one for the eyes. 3 different layers. And I essentially, in Blender, just took 4 planes, one for the pie, 2 for the 2 separate wings, and 1 for the eyes, and I just kind of layered them on top of each other with transparency. I did whip these graphics together, so there are some gaps in there which are more obvious when you animate this way, but holy cow, this was so much easier to animate. I've got camera movement, I'm moving this 2D plane. It kind of reminds me of Paper Mario almost, because it's like a 2D thing being animated in a 3D space technically, but because there's no frame of reference or background, it actually looks good. I think I did it. I think I've successfully created a new way to animate for this channel, and ironically I was expecting this to be a longer video, but it's gonna be about like a 5-6 minute video once you add in the 6 seconds of animation. I've been looping it this entire time, but I can blow it up just so you guys can see. So from here, that's it. I mean, I just gotta clean everything up. You know, this is a very sloppy model, like in a lot of ways. This was just a rough draft. This wasn't supposed to be the final product. I may just clean up the art a little bit, but other than that, like, this is a fully functional 2D thing being animated using 3D software, and I've got a flying pie, which is my usual test animation, to be honest. And the fact that I could pull the camera out, it's kind of awesome. The funny thing is, if you turn the camera, everything's gonna look flat, which is, again, that Paper Mario effect. In fact, actually, I'll actually, just for shits and giggles, and because this video is so short, I'll rotate the camera about 45 degrees. I'm deciding this on the fly. Move it over here so that when it renders, you can see that this is just a flat plane. So yeah, there you have it. Oh, actually, you guys are probably gonna need to watch that. So go ahead and watch. You can actually kind of see how the planes are separated on here as it comes around. Again, 6 seconds. 250 frames, which is the default Blender one. So as long as you're approaching from a face first perspective, the 2D doesn't actually cause a problem, which I know a lot of people would think with Blender doing something like this would be difficult, and there are some oddities. Like, for example, the first time I rendered it out, I'll also share that, you could see some specular appearing on the plane parts that weren't there. So I kind of went in there and I readjusted the material so that the speculars just go away completely. Like, I took all speculars off because they don't make sense for the style of animation. So there you have it. It is done. I mean, what more can I say? I was more successful than expected. So I guess that's my behind the scenes vlog on animating GreaterThanPie. Yeah. Thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed watching, leave a like, comment, subscribe. Of course, I do a weekly Friday news and update show thing. So you can catch that, and then videos like this are pretty much just whenever I feel like them. Good news is, with an animation rig this easy, animated content might be easier as well, and we might actually get into some of the more in-depth things, like the Food for Thought series, where we did a deep dive on things. And then there's also a couple other things that I have in the works, but I can't really share them right now. So thank you guys again. Wolfie out.